it's like so clean. It's like so succinct.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't have that. Do you have any advice for us to kind of?
Well, you really
Make it
have to
crisp.
learn to edit.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to do more of a narrative,
Yeah,
you have to just write everything down and then start
I see.
taking things away and pausing.
Is it how you?
People always talk about my pauses.
Yeah.
Truly, they just talk about my pauses. And I pause a little too long on stuff, but quite honestly, I can go on stage and not say a word.
Yeah.
That's how relaxed I am about not talking on stage.
Right.
But when you do a one line or two line, you have to be
I see.
right on. You can't have any extra words. Even maybe you wouldn't use the word was. I mean, you might take out one word and it might make a difference in what you're saying, or how you're saying it, or what you're putting first. You know.
When you're writing it, are you counting the words in your head?
No, I'm just doing it, and
just doing
then I'll read it over to me and going back
I
over
see.
to it, and I'll think, okay, well, I don't really need to say that because that joke doesn't need that. You know.
So you do say it aloud to yourself.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Do you care about how it sounds a lot, or do you just read
I
it?
do because
Ah.
the delivery is also. I'm more of a deadpan, but I have
yeah.
to watch it so it doesn't get boring, or I don't feel like I'm mad.
Yeah.
Because if I do deadpan,
I thought you were a recent transplant from San Bay Area.
no, I'm from San Francisco, and then I went to college in Kentucky.
Oh.
Because I had relatives there. And It
Really?
was cheaper. Went to University of Louisville.
Oh.
And then I came out here in my 20s because I wanted to write for television.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I got an agent, and I wrote it All in the Family. But I couldn't, you had to keep thinking of all these. Every time I came with an idea, somebody had already done it. And I had to get a job. So I worked as a manager for a clothing store and a gift shop. And then I went into real estate. A friend of mine was a real estate broker, so I worked for him, and I stayed in real estate.
Was it good money?
It was good money, yeah. You know, when it was I got in 1980. It sounds so 1980. It's 2025. Going 1980. That's when or 1981, the interest rates went up to like 15% and then 22%.
Wow.
So the market was really bad. Nobody could sell houses, so they were trying to work all these deals. So it was pretty bad. And then 1985, it just started to pick up, and that was really a really good year. And then it started doing better.
Huh. Well, congratulations. That house must have tripled in value, or.
My house?
Yeah.
Oh, I bought my house for $113,000. Now it's worth around $850.
Oh my God.
But the mortgage right now is around $4 or something. So if I had to sell it, I'd probably get maybe 4 out or something like that. I always thought, well, I
400?
should just sell my house and get an apartment and not worry about it. But once you have a house,
Yeah, it must be
neighbors
awesome.
bothering you and stuff. You know, someone upstairs dancing on the floor.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then I just got into, when I was 66 or 67, I thought, I don't want to die with regrets. And my one regret, I always wanted to do comedy. I never wanted to do stand-up. I wanted to write. But then I thought, well, I'll just try stand-up. So I took Bobbie Oliver's class. I looked up comedy classes, and I saw hers, and that's how I got started.
Wow. At Tao?
Yeah. Well, she didn't have it then. At that point, she didn't have her own place. She was doing classes at the Ice House.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they let her do classes there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In the main stage room.
Wow, that was a pretty good class.
Yeah, it was a nice class. And so then she went from there, and then she rented another place over on Beverly. And then, since I was in real estate, I found her the place on Western.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, you found her that place? Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I go to the place all the time.
Yeah, I found her that place, and then she expanded
Oh.
on that, and got there was a hair salon next door, so she leased that out, and then because she wanted the patio area.
Yeah.
So she made it really nice. She really has a good business sense. Yeah.
Do you still keep in touch with Bobbie Oliver?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Chris?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man. So that was a while ago, right, Susan? Was it 10 years ago?
Oh, that was when she got that. That was, let's see, that probably was, it had to be 9 or 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think it was that, something like that. 8,
See?
9, 10 years ago.
You've been doing stand-up for a long time.
I've been doing, this is really my 10th year.
Oh my
of doing
God.
stand-up. Oh, I guess I'm going on the 11th year. But the first year she kept saying, because if you ever took her class, she's a great teacher.
Huh.
And I kept taking her classes. I took like every class she had. I
Yeah.
kept going back and going
Nice.
back. And she kept saying, everybody needs to go to open mics.
Mm.
And I didn't want to go to open mics.
Mm.
I was too afraid. I thought, I'm not going to go to open mics. So then I tried one. She had one in Eagle Rock, where she used to live.
Mm.
And I always like to do a recon. Everywhere I go that's new, I want to do a recon first to see how I feel about the place. So I went there, and then I came back the next week and started doing open mics. But it took me over a year to do that. So I really didn't get started until later. And then I started doing it.
Were you good from the beginning?
Was I good from the beginning? Yeah. I got laughs, but I have DVDs from when I first performed, and I looked, and people were laughing. I thought, why are they laughing? That is not so funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Compared to what you're doing now. Once in I was going to say in real estate, in comedy, for how long have you been doing comedy?
On and off, probably like totally up like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, when you get to around 10 years, then you start getting into things. Things will come up and hit in your mind that you never thought of before.
Yeah.
And it gets, you get your, a good feeling on stage. You're just getting better and better. So the longer, and that's why you see people that are doing it have been in it for 20, 30 years. And they're, they're really, really wonderful.
Were you doing shorter setup punchline at the time?
When I first started, I did shorter things, but I did more like what most people do. I didn't do really one-liner things. And then I started doing more one-liner things because it was easier for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I love your one-liners.
I hate sitting up there and talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I really didn't have, I wasn't married. I didn't have kids. I didn't have anything to talk about. So if I do one-liners, I could do observations. I was doing observation stuff there, but I really felt comfortable doing one. I do feel comfortable doing that. I'd like to do it and then go on to another joke and stuff.
Yeah, you're like your one-liners are awesome.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Do you cite any past like comedians as your inspiration, or is it mostly? I started. Well, I like, and this I only got to know of him about a year ago, Anthony Jeselnik. Oh.
I love him.
Wow.
He's so dark.
Yeah, he is.
But I don't do his comedy because he's so different. I used to watch Stephen Wright.
Nice.
And then I started watching other comics that didn't do one-liners. They just did comedy. They were very funny. And then I can't watch that. I don't watch anybody's shows anymore or any specials because I get so confused. I feel, oh, maybe I should do that. And it makes me crazy because I get so confused. So I just have to not watch it.
Nice.
Just stick in my lane, do my one-liners, and that's it. I'm too vulnerable to doing other things.
I think there's some truth to that. Do you like any female comedians?
Maria Bamford I like Bobbie Oliver.
Right.
Yeah, she's very, very funny. Sally Mullins, I like her comedy. Yeah. I like Laurie Kilmartin.
Huh.
I love, I'm going to forget her name. I can't remember her name. I wish I could.
Could you describe her for me?
She is from Missouri. She's been around like for 30 years, but she is hysterical. She's one person I watch if she has a special or something like that. Yeah.
Missouri?
Yeah. But, oh, God, she's hysterical. I wish I could remember her name. I can't. It might come to me. Yeah, I'm old, so I forget. I don't even know who you are.
How old are you this year, Susan?
80.
80,
I'm going to be
congratulations.
81 in October.
Wow.
I know. That's why I always start my set with, I can't wait to die, because I know it's coming.
No, but you're so like active, and I feel like
Well, I
the
don't.
comedy that you do translates across.
Yeah, I think it does.
Us
I'm glad it
millennials.
does because I go to shows and I
Yeah.
look in the audience. I think, oh my gosh, they're not gonna think I'm funny because they're so young. You know?
I don't think so.
But it does.
Yeah.
They do like it.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky to translate that. I guess because I do more observational stuff. I don't do
Yeah.
things. I think that everybody can relate to that.
Do you think there's ageism in the comedy world?
I don't think so. I think actually you see a lot more older people coming back.
Oh,
Andy
nice.
Huggins or Higgins or whatever his name is. He's been around forever.
Huh.
And
You
you
think
see
it's
him,
getting-
he's the older man that
Yeah.
does comedy. And then there's 2 older women that are doing comedy. So, and I've seen a couple of women that are, I don't know if they're my age or not, but are older, but they're certainly my age. And the audience, likes to see them because they're
Nice.
older, and so they really give them a good applause.
Huh.
So yeah, I don't think there's ageism in it. I have to say, and it's mostly it's only with male comics. If I'm sitting towards the front and they see this silver hair, they say something.
Oh.
I'd be called an auntie or an old lady and stuff, So I try and sit back
Huh.
just because I don't want to be called out.
Um.
I mean, they heckle me, and they're the ones on stage.
Did you? I heard that you went viral or something like that. Went viral?
No,
You didn't?
no, not yet. I will.
I think somebody was talking about you. Like you got like TV-wide exposure or something. Were you on like a show or something?
No.
You weren't?
Oh, the only thing I was on, and it
Yeah.
wasn't viral. It was a reporter from the LA Times.
Oh yeah, it was that.
Yeah, it was for women who started comedy later in life.
Ah.
That's what it was. So it was in the newspaper, and then she had
That's pretty awesome.
her internet thing. Yeah. So I think there were 5 of us up there.
Everybody else in LA or?
Yeah, they were all in LA.
Were you the best?
Yeah.
Were you the best out of the all of them? That's awesome. But you mentioned earlier that you didn't really want to do stand-up, right?
No, I wanted to write. I didn't want to. I'm very shy.
We
So
don't.
that's
Wow.
why. That's another reason I think I do one-liners, because then I don't have to stay a long time. I can just say it.
Really?
Yeah. It's very hard for me. I'm really trying this year to look at the audience because I'm so shy. I look in back whether I don't see any, and it's dark, so you don't see that many people.
You don't seem like a
so I'm
shy.
shy, so I wanted to sit and write because you don't have to be in front of anybody. All you have to do is write. But when I first came here, it was much easier getting an agent and stuff.
Yeah.
Now it's not that easy. You have to know somebody, or you
Yeah.
have to sell something. So it's much. I'm not getting paid, but I don't care. It's just something I want to do, and I've done it. So I have no regrets. It's just fun. But it's a lot of work. It's not like a hobby. I mean, I spend all morning writing. It's going to a job.
It's a very fun, rewarding job.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to write for TV anymore?
I'd love to, but it's just too
It's
difficult.
difficult, yeah.
And there's a lot of young people in, and
Yeah. And they're losing their
there's
jobs.
there's some great funny shows on.
What kind of shows did you like? What favorites?
I like Abbott
Yeah.
Elementary. I think that's very good comedy. I loved Ted Lasso. I like it when there's intelligent. It doesn't even have to be comedy. If it's just good writing,
Like
I
plot,
love it. A lot of the crime shows are good too. I watch a lot of English shows. The English people amaze me because they are very good at humorous things. They could do things so funny, but then they do this dark mystery stuff. I don't know how they do it. It's amazing.
What did you watch?
Well, I watch on British television. I watch the BBC thing.
Oh,
so
wow.
I see there's a comedy called Mom that's very, very funny. And then there is The Prime Suspect with Helen Mirren. That was wonderfully well written. Then there is one that just came out called Ludwig.
Oh, man, these are pretty recent ones.
Yeah, these are recent ones.
Do you like The Office?
I love The Office.
Yeah, Office is awesome.
Yeah.
The British one?
Both of them.
Oh, really?
I like
Wow.
The British one
Huh.
and this one. I love Ricky Gervais.
Oh, yeah,
think
Ricky
he's
Gervais
good
is
at- 'cause
amazing.
He is amazing because he
Yeah.
does comedy, but then he does things that, you know, he had one where he was a reporter
Mm.
and he was interviewing a little girl who had cancer.
Mm.
And her head was shaved and her sister shaved her head.
No.
And it was so wonderful how he was talking with them. He wasn't like, it didn't sound like he was feeling sorry for him, but you saw that he was very sensitive. He
Yeah.
can play those parts. He's really brilliant.
Yeah.
Really brilliant.
You can definitely feel that he's British.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, I guess it's a sense of humor is different in America versus,
Yeah.
but I like his
They have more biting, stuff, you know, it's
Yeah.
just, they're just humor is just kind of highbrow, or it's just wonderful.
Yeah. Highbrow is probably the right term. And what's your ethnic?
My mother was Syrian.
Oh, really?
Yes, and my father is, I came from Kentucky. We were born in Oklahoma, and I did the 23andMe just to see, and I'm 49% Syrian,
Huh.
and all that mixed up in there, whatever, you know, the Lebanese, they're all into one group.
Really?
Yeah. And then on my father's side, I'm French and English and Welsh and German. And my brother looks very, very Syrian, and I take after my father's
Really?
side, so I don't look that Syrian.
Yeah, you don't seem Syrian at all.
People don't believe me, but I
Yeah.
am.
Huh.
Part Syrian, yeah.
Are you, would you like to comment on the conflict in the Middle
Oh
East?
my God,
Probably
it's
not.
sad. It's just sad over here. It's
Ah, yeah.
sad all over the world.
Yeah.
It makes me ill.
Yeah.
It's just disgusting. It's just nerve-wracking. You know, and I'm going to be gone because of my age. I feel bad for you and young people, what this world is going to be like.
All the bombing and violence.
Because we have all these bullies in power, except for Canada.
Yeah, Canada's nice.
He's a nice guy.
Are you Muslim?
No, I'm atheist, but I was Episcopalian.
Christian?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Mom was too?
My mom was Episcopalian. Yeah.
Oh, Syrians or Christians?
Yeah,
They
they
are.
could be. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Huh.
Even people like from you know, Samir Taha. You know him, Samir?
Oh, yeah.
He's Christian.
Oh, really?
He's not Muslim. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Do you still follow the culture?
I do not.
You do not?
I've never followed. My mother passed away when I was 8.
Oh,
so I really
sorry
don't
to hear
know
that.
anything. I would love to know how they met, because my
Oh.
father, how'd she meet him?
You never asked?
Well, no, because they died. I was too young.
Oh, Dad died too?
Yeah,
When?
when I was 19.
Man, they died early.
Yeah.
What happened?
My mother had cancer,
Huh.
and my father had heart problems.
Cancer?
Yeah. No,
Heart
just
attack?
heart problems.
Oh,
Heart.
man.
Yeah. And
So-
I'm healthy as a horse. So is my brother. I can't believe it.
So what happened after your parents died?
Well, when my mother died when I was 8, so we
Yeah.
lived with my father, then we lived with neighbors, then my brother and I lived in an orphanage for about a year.
Oh, man.
And then we lived back with my father. And then I went to college, so then I lived with relatives. And then then after college I lived on my own.
Wow. You must have been pretty independent since when you were a kid.
Well, I really wasn't.
You weren't?
Thank God for my brother and stuff,
Oh.
but you become a survivor. You have to,
Mm.
okay, well, no one's gonna, be taking care of me like I want to be taken care of, because
Mm.
I'm not their child.
Mm.
So you learn to take care of yourself. So I've been by myself, lived by myself all these years.
Mm.
So I've learned to Google things. If something's broken, I Google it, and it takes me like days to figure it out. But I repair stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I don't have the money, I hate doing it.
Oh, yeah.
But it takes me so long, and they look so simple when you Google things. And I do things now just to have. I would marry now just for the jokes. And no, I'm not marrying you for love. I'm marrying you for jokes.
Jokes and the repairs, whatever.
Yeah, that's all I want to do. Is get ideas for jokes.
Did you date?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. It just never came through. I wasn't ready. You know, when I dated, I still had something in mind. I wanted to still do something, and that was writing and doing things. I didn't want to, at that point, have a family because I knew, knowing me, that I would end up not being myself. I would be the wife and the mother. So I would lose my identity.
Yeah.
So I dated and had fun, but I had no intention of marrying. And I didn't fall in love with anybody, truly. I think if I found somebody I really, really loved, it would have, I probably would have done it, but I really wasn't that mad about anybody I dated. But I already dated great guys. It wasn't like,
you didn't want kids?
I wanted kids one time when I was in my car at the corner of, at the intersection of Coldwater and Ventura at a stop sign. Suddenly I thought, oh, I'd love to have a child. And then I started, the light changed and that was over. That's the time I really felt, I said, oh my God, I want a child.
Why? Wonder what
but I never felt that need because I wasn't with, I think if I was with somebody, then I'd say I want a family and sort of family. I wish I would have had some children at my age now. It would have been nice because I see people my age and they have a family, they have kids or they have grandkids and they have, you know. I don't have that. But my family is like you and all the comics that I see. That's my family.
That's true.
You know, my friends.
There's an ancient Korean proverb that says, family is not always by blood, but people who cry with you when you're sad, people who laugh with you when you're happy.
Yeah.
That's family.
Yeah. I really feel that they're my family. Yeah. I won't cook for you, but you are my family.
No, we should do a potluck.
Oh yeah, really?
For all the singles in the comedy scene.
Yeah, Thanksgiving potluck for the singles.
But I mean, I feel like that means that you've been like a staple here in the LA comedy scene. You've been here 10 years doing comedy.
Yeah.
I think I met you first through Timothy McCray.
Yes, you did. I went to your show.
We were on the same show.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the bar.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it anymore.
No, he doesn't. I think he didn't get enough people to do it. But I meant to. I got you mixed up with Timothy McCray.
You did?
Oh no, with there was another tall guy there, and his name was Boo or something.
Oh, Boo, yeah, Milligan.
Yeah, so I got mixed up because your last name was Boo, and I wanted to. You were the one I wanted to get in touch with, and evidently I got in touch with him. But he's good. I mean, I've seen him a couple of times. Yeah, we've gone on the same shows and stuff. But yeah,
Boo's very cool.
Yeah, he is.
That's interesting. And you met Dad through the open mic scene?
I met Dad, actually I wanted to do open mics.
Yeah.
And since I live in North Hollywood, I thought, I'll try the Fourth Wall, because I knew that was an open mic. So I went there, the one on Burbank, the one that is disgusting.
Yeah.
So I went there, and Dad I didn't know him, but he was there.
Dad was there.
Dad was there with Katie and some other people. They were doing.
It must have been a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Who else was there?
It was.
Did you meet Joe, the owner?
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah. Gosh, that must have been about 5. It was before he bought his house. But I used to go over there and do open mics at his place in Burbank.
Oh.
So anyway, that's how I actually didn't meet him. I met him, but I didn't bother me. And then I think he emailed me or texted me or something, got in touch with me for his Zoom. I went on his Zoom stuff, and then we started going to his place over here in Burbank.
Wow.
And then they bought the house, then I went to his place.
Wow. So you knew him for years?
Yeah, I knew him for a while. Yeah.
For some reason, I thought he was just putting it
together.
No,
actually, you know what? Since 2020, because it was the pandemic.
Oh, right.
So we were wearing masks and things, and we had to before we had a show that we took our little COVID mask. You know, where you swab to see if you. When we first had to go to his place, so that he wouldn't get sick because he performs all the time.
All right. So you were one of the early ones starting the mic together.
Yeah.
With like Mike Spiegelman.
Yeah. Well,
Probably
he
was.
wasn't. I don't remember him. He could have been. I don't remember him that.
I see.
At that. I just remember. I mean, Nicole wasn't there. Who was there? Jessica was there.
Jessica?
Jessica Winter.
Ah.
Long blonde hair.
Yes.
She was there. Katie, obviously. Summer Austin.
Summer
was
Austin.
there.
Ah.
I can't remember who else.
I see. You guys were like the founding members.
Yeah, yeah. But he's back east and he's done it again. He's got all
doing
these
it again?
people up there.
My gosh.
I don't know. I guess he goes to places and gets comics.
Huh. Yeah, that's an interesting character.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Do you still get up a lot, Susan?
Do I get up?
Yeah.
I do these nuts at least once a month.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
With Vargas?
Yeah, once a month.
How's
do
that
it.
going?
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he always has me do it. It's either at the Ice House or the Kookaburra. And sometimes I've done the Three Aces, but
Oh,
mostly
dang.
it's Ice House.
That's awesome.
So I always have something with him, and then I have.
How's Vargas?
Vargas is great. He's wonderful.
Huh.
I really admire him, and I
Mm.
really appreciate that he's lets me go up.
Mm.
You know, books me all the time, which is
Mm.
nice. And then I do other things, but I always rely on him at least once a month. But I don't go up like 3 times a week. It might be. This month I've done a lot. I've done like 4 or 5 shows.
That's a lot.
And like is that a lot?
Yeah, I don't even.
Oh, well, that's this month. Normally, I don't do that, and somehow I just got involved in that. I'm hard to book because I do one-liners and I'm dark. So unless you have that kind of, I think I'm hard to book. I guess I'm hard in my age. I don't know. Maybe they don't like me. I have no idea.
No, I feel like
but
Jen-
I'm fine doing if I just did it once a month with Vargas, I'm fine. I
Yeah.
truly am. There's a thing called One Generation. It's for older people. It's in Reseda, and it's for people who are seniors, and they give them lunch and they do exercises. It's a place for
Huh.
seniors to go, and Nicole Blessing got involved in that.
Oh yeah, Nico talked about that.
And so that's coming up in September. We do that like twice a year.
Huh.
We do a comedy show for them.
Huh.
They've got people, think that, or you shouldn't say that, or because they might not like it. People are more open to stuff than you think.
Mm.
They have great sense of humor.
Mm.
So I don't really say anything about death because
Mm.
Dad told me not to say anything about death. And that's all the jokes I do are about death.
Those are funny.
So, but it's not. So I do that. I know that's coming up.
Maya Angelou would write about death all the time.
You know what? I always I thought if I die, I want her to talk me out of this earth. I loved her voice,
Oh,
her cadence and
Yeah.
everything. Oh, did she talk about death a lot? I didn't
she
know that.
did, especially right before she died. All of her poems were about.
Wow. I should get a book of her poems then. Wow.
But I think we love your dark stuff.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
because
why I liked Anthony Jeselnik.
because it's so honest, and we don't talk about dark stuff in our
Yeah.
everyday material,
And I get
everyday
laughs, so
conversation.
people obviously like hearing about that.
Yeah, and these nuts shows, they are like varying audience, but they're usually like 20 to 40 or something.
Oh,
Usually on these nuts, Vargas's shows.
Oh, on Vargas show?
Yeah,
You mean for the audience?
yeah, like Ice House, and isn't it usually like somewhere
Yeah,
between 20 to like 40?
they're very, yes.
Yeah.
The show usually, to fill it's about 80 people. He
Oh, yeah.
fills the California room, but
Yeah.
it's older people
Too, yeah.
and younger people.
Yeah.
I don't get a lot of stuff younger comedians say because I don't
I
understand
see.
all that because sometimes they talk about stuff
Like dating
that,
apps.
like I don't get Gen X and millennial.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
Millennial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that and Gen Z. I just think, why don't separate yourself? Just say.
I see.
I do that because I'm Gen Z, and
Oh, right.
you do that because you're what, 20?
No, you're right.
So I don't understand a lot of that stuff.
And does your stuff hit? at the ice house?
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I've never gotten booed. A couple of times because of my shyness, sometimes I've been working on not mumbling. Because I would say a joke, but then I would, mumble kind of.
Really? I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Well, I'm working on it. So I wouldn't get laughter because no one understood what I was saying.
Huh.
But I always get the video from it so I can see.
Oh, really?
Yes, I always pay for the video.
Do you review the video? So I feel like your comedy is very it's like so clean. It's like so succinct.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't have that. Do you have any advice for us to kind of?
Well, you really have to learn to edit.
Yeah.
If you're going to do more of a narrative, you have to just write everything down and then start taking things away and pausing.
Is it how you?
People always talk about my pauses.
Yeah.
Truly, they just talk about my pauses. And I pause a little too long on stuff, but quite honestly, I can go on stage and not say a word.
Yeah.
That's how relaxed I am about not talking on stage.
Right.
But when you do a one-line or two-line, you have to be right on. You can't have any extra words. Even maybe you wouldn't use the word was. I mean, you might take out one word and it might make a difference in what you're saying, or how you're saying it, or what you're putting first.
When you're writing it, are you counting the words in your head?
No, I'm just doing it, and then I'll read it over to me and going back over to it, and I'll think, okay, well, I don't really need to say that because that joke doesn't need that.
So you do say it aloud to yourself. Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you care about how it sounds a lot, or do you just read it?
I do, because the delivery is also, I'm more of a deadpan, but I have to watch it so it doesn't get boring, or I don't feel like I'm mad.
Yeah.
Because if I do deadpan, I'm talking, and people think that I'm, mad or something, and I'm not. It's just the way I'm delivering it.
I feel like you give up a playful, always. Playful,
I try and do it, but I have to try and smile. At one point.
Right.
And I.
When you're talking about death, especially.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Yeah. Do you think younger comedians nowadays are a little bit too wordy, or sometimes I feel like they're not learning it the proper way. They are, I don't know.
Yeah, they like to talk about sex a lot.
Yes.
And sometimes everybody's talking about sex. Everybody's talking about the pronouns.
Yeah.
And it's like you're swamped with that stuff. Think of something else that's already been done.
Totally right.
And it's always not funny if you come up and say, well, I'm them, or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but it's not, you want to get something that people really laugh at.
Right.
I have a joke that's a good joke, but it's not funny. I have a joke and I don't say it, but in college I took a philosophy class, and for my final, I proved I didn't exist. That's clever, but it's not going to get, I'm not going to get a big laugh.
Oh, that's good. I like that one.
So I've never really said it.
Why do you think they talk about sex and pronouns all the time? Is it LA thing?
I think because they're trying to think of thing to be funny. And I think, and also starting out, when you get more going over the years, when you get into it longer, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you're going to be saying different things. And this is what you're thinking now. What I said when I first started, they're thinking things now that I hadn't even thought of.
Do you think you're more honest now?
I think I was honest then. I just didn't have that much to talk about. I was trying to, and now I've things come into my head.
Nice.
Like I saw. Oh, I was watching something on television, and it had an albino on there.
Yeah.
And it just came to my, sitting there watching it, and a joke came to my head. I thought, I found an old photograph, and it reminded me that at one point I dated a mime, but it turned out to be a deaf albino. But it's because I saw an albino, and that joke just came to me. So that, and I was shocked that people even understood what I was saying, because albinos are white, and a mime is white.
That's funny.
But you do that because that's what happens when you've been in. I keep wanting to say real estate. When you've been in comedy for so long, things will come into your head. Sometimes I heard this from other comics too, or even songwriters, that for comics you could do maybe 3 or 4 jokes will come in at once, and
wow.
then maybe not anything. And songwriters say, oh, yeah, I wrote this song in 20 minutes and like a really great song, you know. I think that's, your just mind starts working differently the longer you've been in it. So you'll see a change in yourself when you get older.
I think that brings us to a good point. Susan, were you always funny as a kid?
I don't think so.
Really?
But I was funny. Evidently, I was funny in college.
Huh.
Because I remember we were in the dorm, and when the college girls' parents came, and she was going, say something funny. She was nudging me. So then after that, I was funny. I was saying funny things. But I wasn't trying to do, stand-up or anything. I would just, things would come into my head.
Your friends
When I was younger, I was so shy, I really didn't say much,
Huh. Were you introverted?
Yeah, oh yeah, I still am an introvert.
Like a book person? Or like, you just didn't like people in general?
Yeah, yeah. I don't, you know what, I have, what do they call it? Social anxiety.
Oh, really?
If I go to parties. Now, I used to drink. I don't drink anymore. I haven't drunk for years. But when I would go to parties, I would drink, and I would be talking and funny and all that stuff. And now I don't drink, and I probably will stay, and everybody knows that. If they ask me for a party, I'll stay there for 45 minutes or so, and then I'm gone.
Oh.
I just leave. I don't want to talk.
Even like open mics? I do that. I leave as soon as it's over.
Well, I would like to, but I feel they stayed for me.
Oh,
like when you go to someplace like Bobbie's where there's a long line of people. Yes, I do leave because if I start early, and then it goes on at 10. When you do the slotted ones,
right,
there's a certain time you could go.
Yeah.
Like the ones on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I like those because then you have and even Fourth Wall, you have a certain time frame and you can leave. Otherwise, I feel I need to stay. But if it's a lot of people, I wouldn't. Unless I had nothing else to do. But it's as you know, it's tiring listening to people working on stuff that may not be that funny, and you have to sit through it, and they sat through my stuff, so I feel guilty.
Were you pretty sensitive?
Yes, I still am.
In what way?
I guess I'm not that sensitive anymore. I'm still sensitive. People can say things that might hurt my feelings, that's why I try not to say things that will hurt other people's feelings. Or I don't want to do anything mean or something like that. But my jokes can border on something like that. That's why I have to be very careful.
Is there something that you think about? Like, would this joke hurt this person's feelings?
And I think, well, if I have to question it, I probably shouldn't do it.
Oh. But you're not a fan of like racial humor or like punching down at people?
No, I don't like roasts.
Roasts.
And I don't like comics that try to, that's why I don't like a lot of crowd work. If they do it in a way that they're using the crowd to make them fun at their expense. They're making them funny at their expense.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. I agree with you.
And I think, well, then you're not really a good comic because you can't just stand up there and do comedy. Or if you do crowd work, some crowd work is nice. They'll say something, hi,
Do you like Jimmy Brogan?
I've seen him at the Comedy Chateau, and I forget his comedy.
Oh, I see.
But I know he does a lot of crowd work.
He only does crowd work.
Yeah.
Apparently the magic is that he already knows what to say before the audience says.
He's been there for so long.
Yeah, which is crazy.
He's been there for years, so he knows. But that's why roasts to me are so mean, horrible. I don't want to even get, people have said, why don't you do a roast? I don't want to do a roast.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Because
I think younger people get a kick out of it.
They do.
Yeah.
Young people are so different. The comedy they do is very different.
Yeah.
Than when I started out. It's all different. Things change. Society changes. Maybe I'm going to be old-fashioned and they're going to be, this is where people are going. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think they're just so used to all the stimulating things that are seeing on TikTok.
Yeah.
So all of that, even punchier thing is going to get all riled up.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure they'll realize is not the way.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Do you miss, well, it sounds like you grew up in pretty much a lot like you grew up in Oklahoma?
No, grew up in San Francisco.
Oh.
My father was born in Oklahoma, then he moved to Kentucky, but I was born in San Francisco.
But you went to school in...
But I went to school in Louisville because it was just cheaper there.
Oh, Louisville is in
Kentucky.
Oh, I see. That's pretty far.
Yeah, but I have relatives back there,
Oh,
so
I see.
it was fine. And actually, I started loving Kentucky.
Oh, wow, really?
It's very the lifestyle is very different. It's really kind of laid back and very friendly.
Oh.
You know.
Is it the South?
It is the South, but
Oh.
it's the northern South. It's
Huh.
not South like Alabama,
Right.
Mississippi, but it's South. They talk real slow. But they talk with, "I'm going downtown. I hate this dinner." You know, when they ask you, also, like when I was from San Francisco, if you'd say, you had company say, "Well, stay for dinner," and there was something nice you'd say, but you knew the people were going to say no. You didn't expect them to stay. In Kentucky, when you said stay for dinner, they stayed for dinner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're very that way. Yeah, very friendly, and y'all come back now.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does it say about the people in San Francisco? They just pretend like they want you over
Yeah.
for dinner, but they don't really.
Oh, it could be in other places too. I mean, anything north, but the south, when they're that way.
Growing up in San Francisco must have been pretty
Oh, I love it.
awesome.
It's awesome. When if I had the money, I would be up there now. Even if I had to stop comedy, I would be up there.
Really?
I love it so much. I just love San Francisco, but I love the fog and the coldness. I just love it. I used to be able to hear the foghorn, you know,
Oh, wow.
from the bay. You would hear
Huh.
the foghorn, and I would look across the street around 4:30, and then you'd see the fog rolling in where you could almost not see the house across the street. Yeah, I miss all that. That's why when it's cloudy and stuff here, I'm like in pig heaven. I love it.
You must not agree with the LA sunny weather then.
I don't. I am not a desert person. I don't like the summer. I hate it right now, as a matter of fact.
It's actually really hot. So right after graduating, you just moved to LA. You moved to LA.
Well, first I lived with some friends. They lived in Milwaukee, so I went up to stay with them.
Milwaukee, jeez.
In Milwaukee, and then I lived in St. Louis,
Huh.
and then I came here.
Wow, you were everywhere.
Yeah.
You didn't want to go back to
I
Bay
was-
Area?
Well, I wanted to go to Los Angeles so I could
No.
write
Oh,
for
right.
television. Yeah. Yeah.
The entertainment factor was a big pull for you.
Yeah, just be able to write.
Mm.
That's where I thought I could do this. I could write this comedy. You know, I know how to do this.
Have you met a lot of interesting people while you were living here in LA?
Well, I was a comic. I have met interesting people.
Oh, even before that, no?
Not really, because I'm not really social. You know.
Oh, you're not?
I don't have any like. So well,
Do you have
in
pets?
real estate, people in real estate I hung around with. You know, you go to
Right.
parties, but I don't really have like a group of girlfriends that we all go out and go to lunch. I don't have that.
You're like a lone wolf.
Yeah, I know. It's
Sigma.
terrible. It's kind of sad. But you know, I like it, so I have time to do my stuff.
It's not sad, Susan.
I'm
Lot of-
fine with it.
A lot of eccentric artists in the past were like that.
Okay, well, good. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just like that. I'm very set in my ways. If I were to find somebody to live with, yeah, I probably wouldn't get married, but I would have a relationship, but I probably even could do that because I am so set in my ways. I like the way I've decorated my house. I
Oh.
like this. I like where I don't have to be home at this certain time and
Yeah.
worry about somebody. But if I was madly in love with somebody, that could all change.
Mm.
But the way I feel now, no, I'm very happy with my life,
Mm.
which I'm very happy about, you know. I get up, 4:30, I go to the gym and swim. I come
Oh,
home
wow.
and do my stuff. Yeah.
Why do you wake up so early?
I don't know, I can't. I always wake up early. I've always done that.
Is there a pool
Yeah,
nearby?
it's at the 24/7.
Fitness?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's over on off of Lankershim by Chandler.
Oh, do you know what I really like? The NoHo West.
Yeah,
There
that's where it
area?
is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's where it is. It doesn't have frontage on Lancashire. You have to go around back, but it's right by Amps. It's right there,
Amps
right
Studio,
where
yeah.
El Portal is here, and then Kitty Corner is the Bank of America, and behind that is where the gym is.
Very nice.
Yeah, so it's nice to have that. And because I'm old, I go for free. My insurance pays
really?
for it.
Nice.
Yeah. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have done that. But it's nice to.
Do you swim every day?
I like their swimming, and it's good.
Do you swim every day?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Well, no, I don't swim on usually Sundays or Saturdays. But I swim probably 6 days a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it feels good. It's really the only exercise I get.
For how long?
An hour.
Really? I should do that. I can't find any good public pools around here though.
You have to go to Y. You have to go to the
Oh, really?
Y. Yeah. You have to join the Y.
Huh.
They have that.
It's not expensive.
I think it's like the one North Hollywood, I think is $40 a month.
I see.
But you should try that. I
Huh.
mean, it just loosens your body. It helps your mind.
Huh.
If you're depressed, it gets you. It all those endorphins work.
Interesting.
It's great. It really starts your day right.
Susan, I'm actually a little bit worried about my mom. She is 65 this year, but she's
She live here?
no, she's in an RV with her boyfriend. But
No, I mean she lives in Los Angeles.
she's in an RV traveling. She's in Alaska right
Oh
now.
my God! Really?
Yeah, with the RV life.
Holy cow!
Yeah, she's enjoying it until she doesn't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do
pretty
that long.
exhausting,
I could
yeah.
do it like for a week.
Yeah,
What,
guess, do
what
you
are you worried
intend-
about her?
because I think she's showing some early signs of like mental decline and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
But you seem so.
Why? Because you know what
Lively.
helps me. I think it's because I'm memorizing jokes. I'm doing that, so I'm using my mind and
Yeah.
stuff.
Do you think that helps you?
I think it helps me.
Huh.
But I still forget things. You know, I could be talking to you, and then like I couldn't remember that one comedian that I love. I can't remember.
But
her
that happens to
name,
everybody.
You know.
Mm.
And you have to. Another thing you have to worry about when you get older, and it just happens like that, is your balance.
Yeah.
So I've done do balance exercises in the mornings and during
Nice.
the day, because you could, like a lot of people lose. That's you see. I don't want to
Yeah, like
be
injuries.
with a walker. I don't want to have a. I might use a cane. I
Yeah.
don't know, but I don't want to be in a walker, and I don't want to be in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I just don't want to do that. When that happens, I'm out of here.
Do you do like group balance exercises or just
No, by
yourself?
myself. I learned it from. I had some.
Really?
I had a pinched nerve in my back.
Oh no.
And I had to go to.
Chiropractor?
See, I can't remember. I had to go to, you know, where they help you after you have an accident. What's that called?
Rehab?
Well, it's rehab, yeah, but we're allowed to say rehab for the sentence to keep going. And they taught me how to do balance exercises, and you do them every day, and you just have to do it.
Really?
Yeah, there's things you think when you get older, oh good, I can finally sit in my big butt and not do anything, but that's the time you have to start doing things, because that's the time things start breaking down. I am very healthy. I'm very, very
Yeah.
lucky that I'm this healthy at my age.
Are usually people not like that at your age?
Oh, I'm sure there are some, but there are a lot that aren't. I see them when I go to
Really?
the doctors, you know,
Yeah.
or I see them just around.
Yeah. Do you watch your diet as well? Or?
Yeah, I don't really eat. I've never really eaten a lot of meat. I'm not a big meat eater.
Oh, nice.
I love salads and vegetables.
Nice.
I've always loved that, even as a kid.
Nice.
Yeah. And I don't. I do have a sweet tooth, so I can't have or chips. I can't have any of that around the house.
Huh.
When I was younger, like in my 20s, and I wanted something sweet, I'd get pie. I'd eat a piece and I'd throw the rest of the pie away.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I wouldn't eat all that.
Well, I guess that's kind of smart.
Well, now I don't even do it. You know, once in a while, if I'm out and I'm with people, then I'll have something. You know, but normally I try and stay away from that. Because sugar is very, very bad for you.
I know.
can tell you that right now.
Why you say that?
Because it does. I don't know what it does, but sugar is one of the worst things you could have for your body.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you shouldn't eat sugar.
I love sugar.
See, I do too. I have my mom like a sugar
Yeah,
holic.
my mom does too. I think she's gonna be diabetic.
See, I'm lucky. I don't have any of that stuff.
That's awesome. That's a big
I am-
blessing.
It is a big blessing. I'm so for me who had parents that died
Mm.
at such an early age. They both were young, and my brother is 80. He's 82.
Mm.
You know, and we're both fine.
Hmm.
It's just amazing to me.
Where's your brother?
He's in Florida in Winter Park. He's retired, obviously retired.
Huh.
He was an engineer.
Oh, wow.
He was very, very smart. He was smart, and I was the creative, funny one.
Do you keep in touch?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh. Does he watch your comedy?
He's only seen me once when he came here, when I did the Comedy Store.
Nice.
But that's all he said. He's never seen me since.
What did he say?
I don't know if he said that much. I know he was proud, but he didn't say, "Oh God, you're really." He didn't say that.
He didn't say it?
No, but I can say that he was proud.
Oh, that's good.
I think he said you were good or something like that, But
He's not a loquacious type?
yeah, I don't think so. Yeah,
Oh.
but I know he's proud and he talks about me to people. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Are you the little sister?
No.
Are you the older?
Oh, I'm the little sister.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I see, I see.
Yes. And he's a great big brother.
Mm.
He has been even when we were little. He was a
Oh,
really
wow.
protective brother. So I was lucky to have him. We're really close.
Huh. And you mentioned that he looks super Syrian.
Oh yeah, he does. He's got olive skin and black hair, dark eyes.
I'm not sure if you remember this, but we were at the Chris O'Connor mic together, and then at the time, I didn't know if I should go to the ICE protest or not. But you said something. Do you remember? Like I was talking about how illegal immigrants are still like an issue.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? And then it made me kind of go to the protest. Yeah, it's a long story. But anyways, I went to the protest.
Did you go to the protest?
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went. I liked that.
Oh, did you go?
Yeah.
The one in Studio City, North Hollywood?
No, I went. They didn't have any in North Hollywood. I went to Burbank actually.
Oh, very nice.
Over, gosh, I can't remember the street, off of Magnolia. But there were a lot
I
of
didn't
people
know they
there.
did it here.
It's exhausting
Yeah,
for
it
me
was
at my
exhausting,
age
yeah.
to do that. I only stayed like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay the whole time because it's tiring. But yeah, I went by myself and I'm yelling and
I feel like you're a great example of like a
old bag of guts.
no, like an American person.
Oh, yes, I am.
Looks like
people say, "Well, I'm going to go to Canada." I'm not leaving my country.
Mm.
He is not. You know what I'm talking about. He is not going to make me leave my country at all. And I feel bad for what's happening now to the immigrants, where they're pulling them out of their houses, out of their cars, out of their workplaces, just because their skin is different. They don't know. And I heard an interview where at the way stations, they were pulling truck drivers out if they didn't speak English. I mean, it is so disgusting. So disgusting. They have everybody from the top to all his cabinet people, they have no empathy.
Yeah.
If they had empathy, this wouldn't be happening. And that's what Elon Musk said. I saw him interview, and he said the downfall of Western civilization is empathy.
He said that?
Yes, he said that.
Wow, he has really
Yeah.
gone downhill.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I mean, it's horrible what's happening. He's getting away with everything, which makes me even.
Yeah.
He just gets away with it, no matter what.
Yeah.
And so I know little by little the Democrats are trying to, hopefully, with all what the Republicans are doing, and I guess Democrats who are for him, have voted for him, or independents, they're going to make life so bad that they won't be voted in, that the Democrats will get in. But still, I feel he'll get away with stuff. He just gets away with things. They'll go to court, and then the court says, well, keep doing it until we make a decision.
So he can do anything until they...
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
And we have like 4 years of this. So.
4 more years. Did he
Yeah.
just get elected?
It's horrible.
Sounds like a long time ago.
I don't even know if I'll be around.
Uh,
At my age, I may not be around to see the end of it. I want us to be around to see him leave, and then hopefully have somebody we'll get somebody. That's what always happens. We'll get somebody like Ronald Reagan, Nixon, Trump. The next president is always somebody more of a gentle person or a nice person, because we had Obama, and then after Reagan we had I forgot who came in after Reagan. But after Nixon, we had the guy from the peanut farmer.
I'm not very good with this.
That's not hard. I can't remember anything. Oh my God, I'm going. But anyway, it seems after somebody who's like a bully,
Yes.
that everybody seems to want because they want that strong person. Then they don't like what they're doing, so they get somebody in who's not like that.
Oh. And then they want the bully again.
Yeah, that's what happens. So hopefully there'll be, maybe we'll get Newsom. I don't know how.
Do you like Newsom?
A lot of people don't, but I do like him.
Did you like
I don't like that he had that interview with the guy about the trans people.
What did you say?
He said that he didn't think that they should be in sports. I think it is hard because they want to do stuff, but they can't compete with a woman because they're going to outbeat a woman. They should have a separate thing.
Yeah.
For their record.
Yeah. Is that what you believe?
That's what I believe.
Yeah, that's what I believe
that they
too.
should be able to do that, but have their own category or their own section, so that a woman.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Will come in second or something. They'll get their first place like they deserve, and the trans person, they should be doing stuff.
What
or else go. I don't know. It's a tricky thing, but everybody should be rewarded.
What did Newsom say?
Oh, he thought they shouldn't be in sports.
Oh,
they shouldn't do that.
Got it.
But they have to, unless he wants them to compete with the men, and then there'll be a woman competing in the men's. It's a tricky thing because now they're a woman or they're a man, either one. So
that is weird.
It's a hard situation.
Maybe there will come a day when they don't call it men's thing anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's a 100-meter dash, but anybody can do it. It doesn't matter. I don't know. That might be nice. But what did you think about Bernie Sanders?
I love Bernie Sanders.
Oh, me too.
I wish he would run. He won't run because he's too old.
Oh God.
I love what he says.
Yeah.
What he thinks.
Bernie is right about a lot of things.
Yes, he is. I really, really like him.
Yeah.
If he was, I would love for him to run, but he's not going to do it. He's old.
Did you like Hillary as well when she ran?
Pardon me?
Did you like Hillary Clinton when she ran?
Yes, I voted for her actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, those were.
I thought she was strong, and Kamala, I liked her. I voted for her, but she made mistakes. When in an interview, she was saying no, she wouldn't change things that Biden did, and that evidently people didn't like that because when she first came out, people were putting in money and stuff. I thought definitely she's going to win because all Trump had were people that were mean and saying mean things and stuff. And she was logical in saying, well, we're going to do this and that, but she didn't know how to run, or they didn't show her how to really run against someone like Trump. You have to be like Trump to run against him. You can't be nice. Democrats are nice.
Yeah, that's so true. Do you ever think that American politics is a lot of kind of showmanship, kind of like?
Well, I think the way he does it, it makes me sick. The way he's done the Oval Office, it makes me sick with all that gold.
Oh, really?
And then he's selling his gold tennis shoes or whatever they are, and he's got coins and he's got watches. And,
oh, really?
And he's the president of the United States. He's like it's like a sideshow, like the carnival.
It's kind of reflective of America in a way.
Well, the people that vote the MAGA people love him, but they don't know. I see so many shows. I like John Daly. The Daily Show.
Yeah.
I love him because he's so smart, and they show a lot of things about MAGA people being interviewed, and they say, well, what policy do you like? And they never say anything. Yeah. They don't really know. They're stupid.
Yeah.
Or else they're rich and they want their money,
Oh, right. That makes sense. He appeals to like the here and then all the way down.
Because they didn't have the taxes and they got to worry about that. They're just going to make more money. I mean, Trump, I know. No one has to tell me that he has made money as president.
Oh, really?
Sure. Because as soon as he got president, all the lawsuits went away, so he doesn't have to pay for any of that. He sues television stations. wins that, you know.
Oh, God.
And then his kids are making money doing things. He has something going on with Qatar, I think, where they're, I don't know if it's, I think it's there, or Arabia, where they're building Trump something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Even though he's not getting the money then, it's put aside. He will have that money. It's amazing the money he's making. Yeah, it's sickening. It's sickening.
Do you still say you're proud of being American?
I'm always proud of being American.
Even
I
with
really
this-
am. Yes, I like being American. Yeah.
I feel like
I don't believe in religion in school.
Mm.
I hate that, you know. I don't believe that God created, I don't believe things like that. I believe in science. Because
evolution.
if God created everything, then who created God?
Mm.
You know, tell me that one.
Mm.
Yes, no, I believe in evolution.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like America might have been a better country when you were younger.
It was in a way because we didn't have all this going on.
Yeah.
But in another way, they didn't say a lot of things. People now, because of all the social network and the cameras, you can't get away with anything, which is good in a way.
Yeah.
You know, it's very good. But we didn't have all these things going on. There wasn't that much stuff that I remember in school, or just as a child. I don't remember. Even in college, I don't remember all this stuff. It was very simple. You know, you had the government. You had it just didn't have problems with the immigrant situation, or maybe they didn't say anything, but it wasn't like it is now. Nobody was pulling people off, you know, out of cars or out of car washes or going to Home Depot. They weren't doing that, and they're taking people that that were needed, and even they're taking people from the jobs. They said that because of all the horrible flooding that went in Texas, you know, with the rains and 80 people died, that they weren't warned. That's because I heard they fired all the people that would have the knowledge to say, no, this is going to be bigger than what you're thinking. But those people are gone. They're just, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I hope America has brighter days ahead of us.
I do too. I really, really do.
Susan, if I can send this video to you in 2030.
Oh God, I won't be alive in 2030.
What? Don't say that.
Go ahead.
My grandma lived until she was 90.
Really?
Yeah. What would you say to yourself?
For this interview, and we're it's 5 years from now?
Yeah, 2030.
I probably would say that was a horrible 4 years.
Ah, nice.
And I'm glad now that people have woken up and that we're getting back to where we should be.
Nice. If you will have a woman president.
And the whole world is, yes, that would be wonderful. The whole world is messed up.
Yes.
Everybody it's just messed up, the whole world. And we're a big part of it, you know. So I think that hopefully we'll have new people in office, and we won't have this, we might still have immigration problems. I don't know, that never seems to go away, but it got out of control with this.
Maybe Trump will have turned around by then.
No, he won't. No, he's a narcissist sociopath.
Thank you so much, Susan.
Okay.
Yay. That's fun.
That was good. You're a good interview.